The Jack Creek Preserve is a nonprofit organization which permanently protects 4,500 acres in the mountains of the Madison Range. It was established in 2005 by John and Dottie Fossil to maintain an important wildlife migration corridor linking two separate portions of the Lee Metcalf Wilderness. Our mission is preserving wildlife and its habitat by educating youth about the importance of conservation. To achieve our mission, we provide educational opportunities about wildlife and natural resource conservation to both youth and educators of youth.
Our newest program here at Jack Creek Preserve is a conservation field school. We provide teachers with professional development opportunities that are focused on conservation of wildlife and its habitat.
The next generation of conservationists are being taught right now in elementary and middle schools and high schools. And so this is a great vehicle to get that training and that message out to the teachers so that they can then convey that to their students. You know, we're all going to rely on them in 30 or 40 years when they're making these decisions.
So I was really looking forward to being here, coming up here, in part because of the connection into some of these conservation issues that would allow me to come back and make my classroom more relevant to the students. The scenery, the beautiful facility that they have here, this is such a valuable resource.
That'd be fun to incorporate a lot of local wildlife into my curriculum, and some of the studies that are going on now, being able to use that in the classroom I think would be valuable.
We realized that the floodplain and wetlands in riparian was so integral to our ability to grow fish that we started doing watershed style restoration, grand scale. And we can only do that if we don't take no for an answer, right? We not only have a right to a clean and healthful environment, we have a responsibility.
For 15 years, we've been involved with restoring the headwaters of Odell Creek, which has been a very exciting, successful, and fulfilling project. We had a great day today with the Jack Creek Preserve Foundation and biology teachers from Montana and other western states, and it's really exciting to me to think that the experience of being here today can provide them with lessons learned here restoring Odell Creek that they can share with their students.
It's been really fun and interesting. Learned a lot of things. Already gathered some tools for my classroom and looking forward to implementing those tools and maybe having some of these local biologists even come in and speak to my students.
The continued existence of wildlife and wildlife habitat depends on education now, which will affect decisions made by the next generation. Conservation education will help develop passion in the next generation for wildlife and wildlife habitat. We can continue to educate teachers at the Jack Creek Preserve Conservation Field School only with your financial contribution.